Hey guys, welcome to your third block-based programming tutorial. Today we're going to be talking about events like when the green flag is clicked, when a certain key is pressed, or when a sprite is clicked, which can all be found in the events category. But a few tutorials ago we talked about how these are organized. We didn't necessarily need to know what's in each one, but we needed to know how they're organized, and they are organized by color, okay, and by category. So when we're talking about events, we're going to go down to the events category. So let's get started. The first one being is when the green flag is clicked. If we drag this out and drop it in here, we can start to edit it, drag other blocks to click in if I wanted to. We're not going to click in any of the other blocks today to each of these events, but an event is when something happens, and particularly when this sprite, how this sprite will respond to each event. So when the green flag is clicked, what do I want this cat to do? What do I want Scratch the cat to do? So the green flag usually signifies that the game is starting. So if I were to click on the green flag, usually the game starts, or the program, whatever it is that you're making, and the red stop sign wants it to stop. Okay, so you even hover over the green flag, it says go. So when the green flag is clicked, what do I want this cat to do? Do I want it to disappear? Do I want it to move in one direction? That's what we will eventually program. But that's the first event, and probably the biggest event that we'll talk about right now. But there are two other events that we want to know what it does as well. The second one being when a certain key is pressed. It doesn't necessarily need to be the space key. If you click on this drop down arrow right here, you can see all the other keys that you're allowed to program, not just space, but up, arrow, down, left, right, or any key. You can program what happens when that key is pressed. And the way we would program it is take the other blocks that you have and just pick them up and drop them underneath each block, and it will click in. Right now we're not going to drag in any other blocks. We're just going to talk about the different events. So when a key is pressed, we'll leave space up there right now. And the third event we're going to talk about is when this sprite is clicked. So if I were to click this cat, what do I want him to do? Do I want him to spin around the circle? Do I want him to disappear? If I'm playing a game, and let's say it's like a whack-a-mole game, if I were to click this mole, then he would disappear. You can program it however you want, but right now we're just talking about the event and how to actually drag those in. We're going to, in the next tutorial, be able to drag in some blocks. So once again, these are three of the main events that you will encounter. We'll talk about some of these other events in a different tutorial, but these are three of the main events that we're going to see. In the next tutorial, we're going to make Scratch move. We're going to make him turn around in circles, and we are going to be adding in other blocks underneath each event. So thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.